nation with passive domestication canceled trade for France. That's not the world's number one issue right now.
All right, gentlemen, let's get down to business. Secretary of State and Treasury, what do you have to say about this?
I think if we assume states' debts, the union's going to get a new line of credit, and that's going to trickle down to the masses. That's funding at par.
Not going to trickle down to the masses. It favors the wealthy only.
No, this credit is going to benefit the masses, and if
the masses
we
will
fund
never
at
see the
par,
money.
if we fund at par all this debt, the states are going to like us, because if we're taking that debt, then all of it's going to become to us, and national
The
debt.
federal government should not have the debt. The state should.
If national debt is a thing, that means if we owe other nations money, they're going to be dependent on us, and that's what we want.
It's not.
And the masses, they're not our number one priority right now.
Not to mention that this isn't constitutional.
Actually, this is because there is an elastic clause, which means anything that is necessary and proper.
Understand.
Anything that is necessary and proper is allowed to be put in, and this Bank of the United States is necessary and proper. We need it. We need this to start our financial basis.
Very good, Hamilton. If you will excuse me, men, I have a country to run.
All right. Mr. President. What do I have to get you to do to pass this plan? To need this? I'll do anything. I swear to God. Just tell me what you want.
Well, there is one thing. I will line up enough votes for you in Congress for assumption, as long as you move the capital from New York to Virginia.
Deal.
All right, France is on the verge of a revolution. Are we going to help them or not?
We have to help them. They helped us in our war for independence. Now it's time for us to step up and help them.
Are you kidding me? We are so fragile. We have no navy and no army. We cannot stand up to any forces over there. I think we shouldn't.
I agree. We are fragile. And then drop the statement of neutrality. Thank you. Fellow citizens of our great nation, I'm here to tell you to observe good faith towards all nations and to cultivate peace and harmony. It is not good to show passionate attachments, but also continual hatred for all nations. We should make decisions for the United States as a whole, without attachments, no sectionalism, and no entangling alliances. Why forego the advantages of so a peculiar situation? Why entangle our peace and prosperity in the toils of European ambition? Rivalry, interest, humor, or caprice? Why quit our own to stand upon foreign ground? Neutrality is key. You may trade, but no alliances.
Hi, I'm your president, John Adams. Welcome, gentlemen. We are all brought here because I am proposing a new act, which will be called the Alien and Sedition Acts. The Alien Act will be that I'm changing the citizenship from 5 years to 14 years for immigrants coming into this country, the United States of America. And the Sedition Act will be no harm, fouling, talking the government. Sounds good? Yeah.
That's a violation of the First Amendment.
Yeah.
No.
You can change the Constitution, loose interpretation.
That's ridiculous. We need to do something.
We should write the Virginia and Kentucky resolutions.
Okay.
So we'll say that states should have the right to nullify laws that are unconstitutional.